Do you have a butterfly fold error bill? In this video, we're going to be going over some really cool butterfly folds, what they are, how they happen, and how much they actually sold for. So if it's not apparent already, a butterfly fold error gets its name from the fact that it looks like a butterfly. These are relatively sought after errors that people really enjoy. I personally love the butterfly fold errors because they are so unique. So really quickly, how does this happen? Well, during the printing process for paper money, the back of the bill is produced first, then the front of the bill is printed second, and then the third and final print is that overprint, which is the green and black seal and serial numbers. So this is how it typically happens. If you're looking at the back of the bill at the bottom left hand side, you can see part of the front of the bill, but you can also see the full back of the bill. Especially at the bottom left there, you can still see a little bit of green. So what happened here is the sheet of banknotes that this was produced on was printed on the back, and then when it went to the second print, somehow the sheet got folded up, causing this error to occur. So the sheet got folded and printed on. That's why you see the front of the bill printed on the back when that butterfly is opened. And you can see a large white area if you're looking at the front bottom right corner of the bill where the butterfly occurred. That's because that area did not get printed on because it was folded. So what happened here was likely someone was going through a pack of bills, or maybe they got some paper money back through an ATM machine and noticed that the bill looked a bit folded over, so when they went to open it, they noticed that this was a butterfly fold error note. They got it graded and authenticated by PMG at a 55. That means there are some other folds on the bill. I can also see some minor staining going on. Remember, the grade and condition of the bill will increase the value, so make sure you keep your bills very safe. This $1 bill sold for $144. Very cool bill. This one is from 1963. This is a $10 bill. What's interesting here is that this is a butterfly fold error, but there's also an error on the verification side of PMG. You can see on the label there, it says that this is a $1 bill. That is incorrect. That's a mistake by the third-party grading company PMG. That does happen sometimes, but that is completely fine and normal. What's really cool about this one is how defined and how much of a butterfly this one actually looks like. Remember, the more it looks like a butterfly, the higher the grade, the nicer the note looks, the more money it's typically going to be worth. This $10 bill sold for $276. Now, before you question it, yes, this is a genuine $1 bill from 1923. Now, you may be asking yourself, first of all, what is up with all that blue on there, the blue serial number and seals? And then secondly, this bill looks much larger, and that's because this is a large size paper money bill. Starting in 1928, they transitioned from large size to small size paper money bills that we're all used to seeing today. These large size bills are highly collectible, and it is very rare to see a butterfly fold error on a bill like this. Also, this is considered to be a silver certificate, which means that back in the day you could bring a bill like this to your local bank and get silver back in return, which is such a cool thing. I really wish they did that still. And there's also gold certificate bills, but this one is a silver certificate, which you can see at the top center of the bill. It says that, and also you can tell because it has blue serial numbers and seals. So again, a butterfly fold on a bill like this is so cool, so unique. Typically, a bill like this that does not have the error will be worth about $40 in this condition, but because this has a butterfly fold error, it's sold for $1,175. Very similar here. This is a large size bill once again, but this is a legal tender note. You can typically tell you have a legal tender note by if you have a red serial number and seal. Also, it'll say legal tender note somewhere on the bill, or United States note. The reason why this one sold for $2,400 is one, it's a butterfly fold error, and two, it's also a star note. I'll describe this very quickly, but during the printing process, if there is an error on a sheet of bills, they will destroy that sheet and produce a new sheet with a star on it. So there was an error on the initial sheet, and what's funny is that there's also an error on the star sheet, which is this one right here. So when they were producing this run of bills, they messed up twice, but this one accidentally got out into the public's hands, and that's why it sold for $2,400. If you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely enjoy other videos on my channel. Hit that subscribe button and I'll see you inside.